The recent developments surrounding Gervonta "Tank" Davis and his anticipated rematch with Lamont Rematch Jr. have sparked intense speculation and uncertainty within the boxing community. Davis, a prominent figure in the sport, known for his explosive power and undefeated record, was arrested on July 11, 2025, in Miami Beach, Florida, on a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. The incident, which allegedly occurred on June 15, Father's Day, involved Davis and his ex-girlfriend, the mother of two of his children. According to reports, the altercation took place outside her home in Doral, Florida, when Davis arrived to pick up their children. A verbal dispute reportedly escalated, with accusations that Davis struck the woman on the back of her head and slapped her face, resulting in a minor cut on her lip. The incident was partially recorded by the victim's mother, adding to the public scrutiny surrounding the case. Davis was released on a $10,000 bond, with a court date scheduled for July 29, 2025. This arrest has raised significant concerns about Davis's future in boxing, particularly regarding his scheduled rematch with Roach, set for August 16, 2025, in Las Vegas. The first encounter between Davis and Roach, which took place on March 1, 2025, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, ended in a controversial majority draw. Many fans and analysts believed Roach deserved the victory, particularly due to a pivotal moment in the ninth round when Davis took a knee after absorbing a jab from Roach. The referee, Steve Willis, did not count it as a knockdown, a decision that sparked widespread debate. Davis later attributed the incident to hair grease getting into his eyes, a claim that Roach and his team dismissed as an excuse. The controversial outcome fueled calls for a rematch, as Roach's performance challenged the perception of Davis as an unbeatable force. The draw left an unresolved chapter in Davis's career, with many arguing that Roach, a significant underdog, exposed vulnerabilities in the WBA lightweight champions game. The upcoming rematch, initially seen as an opportunity for both fighters to settle the score, now faces uncertainty due to Davis's legal troubles. The arrest, combined with his history of legal issues, has cast a shadow over his preparation and focus. Davis has faced multiple domestic violence allegations in the past, including a 2020 incident at a charity basketball game in Miami and a 2022 accusation that was later recanted. Additionally, in 2023, he served 44 days in jail for violating probation terms related to a 2020 hit-and-run incident in Baltimore that injured several people, including a pregnant woman. These recurring legal challenges have led some to question whether Davis can maintain the discipline and focus required to compete at the highest level, especially with a court appearance looming just weeks before the scheduled fight. Lamont Rematch Jr. has been vocal about the situation, expressing both confidence in the rematch proceeding and empathy for Davis. On social media, Rematch confirmed that Davis was released from custody and insisted that the fight remains on track for August 16. In a Twitch stream, he stated, "I heard from a little birdie that Buddy home already. So for all you people that are saying you're not fighting, I want to let you all know the fight is still on." Rematch also took a light-hearted jab at Davis, suggesting that the arrest might reflect Davis's fear of facing him again, but he quickly clarified that he hopes the allegations are untrue, as he does not wish jail time on anyone. Rematch's comments reflect a balance of competitive bravado and sportsmanship, as he remains focused on preparing for what could be the defining fight of his career. The lack of an official announcement from Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, regarding the rematch has fueled speculation about its status. Some sources, such as Boxing Scene, have reported that the August 16 date is now unlikely, with alternative dates being explored due to Davis's legal situation. The absence of confirmation has led to theories that promoters may have been aware of the pending charges and were waiting to assess their impact before finalizing plans. With only a month remaining before the proposed fight date, time is running out to organize a high-profile pay-per-view event, which requires extensive planning, promotion, and logistical coordination. The uncertainty surrounding Davis's availability has prompted discussions about contingency plans, including the possibility of Rematch facing a different opponent or the fight being rescheduled. Davis's legal troubles come at a critical juncture in his career. The rematch with Rematch was seen as a chance to reassert his dominance and silence critics who questioned his performance in their first fight. Additionally, there have been rumors of a potential blockbuster fight with Jake Paul, a crossover bout that could generate significant revenue and attention. However, the legal complications could jeopardize both opportunities. A high-profile fight like Davis versus Paul relies heavily on timing and public interest, and any delay could disrupt the momentum built around these matchups. For Davis, who has been a pound-for-pound star in recent years, a pause in his career could affect his rankings, physical conditioning, and marketability. Boxing is a sport where rhythm and consistency are paramount, and extended time away from the ring can be detrimental to even the most talented fighters. The public response to Davis's arrest has been polarized. Supporters argue that his fame makes him a target for allegations, and they point to his release on bail as evidence that the situation may not be as severe as reported. They believe Davis will receive leniency due to his celebrity status and financial resources, potentially allowing him to proceed with the rematch. However, critics highlight his history of legal issues, noting that repeated allegations of domestic violence raise serious concerns about his behavior outside the ring. Some fans and analysts have expressed disappointment, questioning whether Davis is squandering his potential by failing to address personal challenges. The sentiment is particularly strong given his status as one of boxing's biggest stars, with a 30-0-1 record and 28 knockouts. Social media exchanges between Davis and Roach have added another layer of intrigue to the situation. Before the arrest, the two engaged in a heated online back-and-forth, with Roach accusing Davis of delaying the rematch and Davis responding with comments that veered into personal territory, including references to meeting Roach outside the ring. These interactions have led some to speculate that Davis may be distracted or uninterested in facing Roach again, while others interpret his responses as an attempt to deflect pressure. Roach, for his part, has remained confident, promising to showcase his versatility and strength in the rematch. He has emphasized his preparation, stating that he is ready to capitalize on any adjustments Davis might make. The broader implications of this situation extend beyond the immediate fight. Davis's career trajectory has been marked by moments of brilliance in the ring and controversy outside it. His ability to navigate high-pressure situations, both as a fighter and as a public figure, is under scrutiny. Some observers have suggested that this could be an opportunity for Davis to take a step back, address personal challenges, and return to the sport with renewed focus. Comments attributed to Davis on social media, where he expressed a desire to pursue therapy and move away from the anger that has fueled his boxing career, indicate a potential shift in perspective. He mentioned wanting to be a more positive role model for his daughters, suggesting that personal growth could take precedence over immediate competitive goals. For Roach, the uncertainty surrounding the rematch presents both a challenge and an opportunity. His performance in the first fight elevated his status in the boxing world, proving that he could compete with one of the sport's biggest names. A victory over Davis would cement his place among the elite and potentially open doors to other high-profile matchups. However, if the rematch is cancelled or postponed, Roach may need to pivot to another opponent to maintain his momentum. His team, led by his father, Lamont Roach Sr., has emphasized their readiness to adapt, with Roach himself expressing confidence in his ability to handle any scenario. The boxing community is closely watching how this situation unfolds. Promoters, broadcasters, and fans are all invested in the outcome, as the rematch has significant implications for the lightweight division and beyond. The controversy surrounding the first fight, combined with Davis's legal troubles, has created a narrative that transcends the sport itself. For Davis, the path forward will depend on how he addresses both the legal proceedings and the public perception of his actions. A successful return to the ring could reinforce his status as a top-tier fighter, while further complications could derail his career at a critical moment. As the July 29th court date approaches, the boxing world awaits clarity on whether Davis will be able to compete as planned. The possibility of a probation violation, given his prior legal history, adds another layer of complexity. Some speculate that even if the fight proceeds, Davis may not be at his best, given the distractions of legal proceedings and public scrutiny. Others believe that his talent and resilience will allow him to overcome these challenges and deliver a standout performance. For now, the future of the Davis-Roach rematch remains uncertain, with each passing day adding to the speculation and anticipation. In conclusion, the situation surrounding Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. encapsulates the complexities of professional boxing, where personal and professional challenges often intersect. The rematch, initially seen as a chance to resolve a controversial outcome, is now at risk due to Davis's arrest and ongoing legal issues. Roach's confidence and readiness contrast with the uncertainty surrounding Davis, creating a compelling narrative that has captured the attention of fans and analysts alike. Whether the fight takes place on August 16th or is postponed, the outcome will have lasting implications for both fighters' careers and the sport as a whole. As the boxing world awaits further developments, the focus remains on Davis's ability to navigate this turbulent period and Roach's determination to seize his moment in the spotlight.